More laughter.
More fun.
So the rest of my family in the East Coast, it's always better at the West Coast, though.
You continue to inspire everyone around the world, all the brethren around the world.
This is INCRadio Los Angeles.
I am Sister Joanna, main anchor from the local of Pasadena, #PAS. And we are live here in the local congregation of Oxnard. Yes, and of course, we also have Sister Jaylene.
Hello, everyone. Hi, at the AJ, at the Joe, and everyone tuning into INCRadio Los Angeles. I am Sister Jalen back here from the local congregation of Eagle Rock, #ER. And sorry for that. The current weather today is, I think I am the CWS Kids weather person today. So the weather here in Oxnard is 68 degrees, and it's going to get to a high of 76 and a low of 60 today here in Oxnard. So everybody make sure that you still put on your sunscreen. And we're going to talk about some of these things today. And we want to also thank our live studio crew today.
Yes. Yes, thank you so much for being here.
Absolutely. And so we're going to do a little bit of a recap from last week because we did have at the start of the summer was.
Yes.
So I think there's a video for that. But while the video is being prepared, we're just going to talk about it a little bit. So last week it was myself, the Joe, and Kuya Stefan, and we were talking about summer food.
Yes, it was so great because there is like a surprise that Brother Stefan made.
Right.
That looks so good.
Yes, it was so good. It was so good.
There was a lot of people who tried it afterwards because we were in Los Angeles during that time. And a lot of the brethren were like, I want to try. And then it was gone, I think, like right after we started pouring it.
We should have bought the ingredients so you can make it again today.
Well, we can ask Kuya Stefan to do it again, actually.
We're going to go grocery
run.
run. Come on up.
We like to surprise everyone here.
There's a lot of surprises.
Kuya Stefan had no clue we were going to do it.
And besides that, we also have the District Multimedia Seminar.
Right.
Yes,
that was also
right
a fun
after
one
that
to
one.
go to as well.
Yes.
We did have a lot of the brethren from the multimedia team kind of show off their skills. And some of the brethren who have been interested in multimedia or just are interested in doing anything technical in that aspect, we were there for that too.
Yes.
You were there. What did you think about
Yes, it was so good because for sure for me, even though I am familiar with the camera settings, like the light up settings, it's still good to be refreshed and know those information, especially like the camera settings. It's gonna be like this and like that. We have the lights, we have the microphones, we also have like the graphic design, which is so good.
Right. They had different speakers that came on and did demonstrations for all those different aspects. And it was actually really cool. Like, I was in the back and I was watching everyone do it. And I think I was doing the lighting.
Yes.
Right? Like that was really cool. And he was showing the differences between like 3 versus 2 and like which angles you want to have the light. So it's also good to know, right? Because we also had Kuya Stefan go on there, talk about radio. Sister Brooklyn went on and she talked about graphic design. She did she gave
demonstration.
us she gave us a mock poster.
Yes.
And she goes, what is not good here? And then she shows us like what what it would look like if you would make the corrections that she would have made, and it like before and after was so cool to watch.
Yes.
I really
So
wish-
so everyone that went there can also be graphic designer now for the
Correct.
Yes,
Yeah.
That's what it's like.
Actually,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's gonna be like
for
show
the
them how
time that
fun it
Sister
is.
Brooklyn was doing her thing,
Yeah.
I felt like I was a graphic designer.
Yes.
Anyone can do it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anyone can do
So
it.
anyone can help us enjoy multimedia.
I know. So whoever wants to you can also call him.
Yeah, we'll give you his number, direct number. So I think we have a video that we are going to show. Oh. All right. So while we are waiting for the video to load, I feel like I'm being a little rude.
Yes,
We
we
are
are.
with us today. And this is Brother Charles Lombard III, aka Brother Chucky. Thank you
for joining us.
locally.
I'm currently in the locale of Oxnard as well.
No excited. And do you have any duties, offices in the church?
Sure, I'm a choir member, I'm a CWS chairperson, and anything they need.
I like
that.
that. Respect on that.
We're super grateful that you're here. So why are you today? Our topic today is kind of first aid. So what makes you the person that we called?
Well, I'm actually a nurse. It's my profession. I'm a registered nurse in the state of California, currently working at St. John's Regional Medical Center, or Dignity Health. I've been a nurse for about a year now at that hospital, so I'm kind of a baby. But still do my best to give you guys an insight of what I've learned so far and what other people kind of think may differ.
Ooh,
Wow,
I'm
that's
excited.
nice.
I'm
Yeah,
excited for our broadcast.
I
today.
know. Me too. I know we're gonna learn a lot.
Yeah, and it's summertime, so there's different things
gonna
that,
be
that will,
useful.
yeah, that will be. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
is,
yeah.
is the video?
Do we have any on
We're
the
just-
video? Okay.
Okay.
We're just
So we're
teasing.
gonna-
We're
we're
just
gonna keep
teasing on this
about
video. It's
it.
gonna
I
be so
know.
good.
Okay, and then prize later.
Right.
Just watch out for that
The
video.
Well, I mean, based off of what we were talking about, kind of like last week's broadcast, Brother Charles, is there anything like that we had been discussing? Like, have you ever thought about doing any copies, things like that?
Not necessarily, but I do know a lot of, of the younger generation are more into technology and
Right.
kind of aspect, especially, graphic design. It's such an open field that there's so much to do. There's so much growth for the younger generation who are so tech savvy. It's definitely some place that they can grow into, rather than me, who just kind of went the typical route, become a nurse.
That's not typical. We need you.
It's not a
So, but nowadays, that generation also is everyone's online. How the world works.
Right.
And it's so easy to do anywhere. Like you just pop on your phone. Like, I do know. Like it's just so easy.
Everything's at your fingertips. Yeah. Right. So can I ask Brother Charles, what exactly made you? I mean, you said you were only here for a year, so you've been an RN for a year. How's your first year been?
Sure. Been Rocky Road since.
Oh, okay.
We're here at the multimedia workshop seminar.
Oh wow.
Okay, so surprise, the video
Surprise.
played. So we were able to talk about the video for a little bit, and then we also asked Brother Charles what he thought about the multimedia series, and then we let's go back and kind of
Go back again with the question.
right.
Yeah.
So the question was, how was your first year of nursing? How has it been?
full of excitement. You know, anyone starting any new career would say the same thing. There's so much
Right.
to learn and so much to start. With a career like nursing, where someone's life is in your hands, you're very nervous. You're very
Yes.
scared to do the wrong thing. Everyone else says, you know, take care of your license. You spent 4 years studying, looking for it, paying for it. But at the same time, you want to grow. You want to learn, save lives. That's why you have nurses, right? It's not just when someone is sick, they need help. You can be there for them all the time. Especially as a new grad, what affected me the most is seeing family members in waiting. They're not sick, but they care for someone. They're in my hands. You know, at that point, they ask you please do everything. You save them at times. Yeah, that kind of pressure keeps you.
Absolutely.
Speaking of, can I ask also, if you don't mind, what station are you on, or where are you assigned right now?
Right. Specifically,
Yeah.
I'm in the DOU, which is the Direct Observation Unit. It's in 2 North. A good way to think about it is ICU is intensive care unit.
Yeah.
DOU is kind of right below it. So once you're
I
out of
see.
your very serious critical care,
Uh-huh.
you can kind of come to me, and I'll make sure you don't go the wrong way.
Oh,
No.
that's
But we
why
are-
it's pressured.
We're a step above telemetry, and then under telemetry is med surg. So we want to get you back home, right? So
Yes.
it's step by step on
It's kind
kind of an hierarchy of acuity.
Yes.
How dangerous your illness, how much help you need, how much care you need, and especially how much attention you need.
Yeah.
So that's exactly why we have today, because
Yes.
like AJ said earlier, we're talking about summer first aid.
Yeah,
So
it's the time where everyone is out vacationing
Yes.
and you're out having fun. But what happens if something
Happens.
happens?
Right.
What do you do? I mean, obviously, you can call 911 and they can help you out. But while they're waiting, what's going to happen? So we're going to talk a little bit about that later today. And we're going to have Brother Chucky here help us with that.
Yes.
Absolutely. And before we get to all of those details, we're actually gonna have a game for everyone. This is called What's the Ouch? So Clea Paul, if you can please let us know how this game's gonna go and what we're looking at.
Check 1, 2. Can everyone hear me?
Yes, Paul.
We can hear you.
Loud and
So,
clear.
we do have like a few scenarios right here for our What's the Ouch. But our host, not including Sister Jalen, just because she gets a little bit squeamish.
Mhm.
So we just won't have
Thank
her
you.
look at won't have her look at the slides.
Oh, so it's me, you and me at the door.
Okay.
No,
Oh,
maybe
no,
we'll
Chucky. Oh, he's gonna win.
Yeah, I know.
I just had a chance.
So we'll just figure out, what million or mishaps each one is. The first one, we're just gonna be showing the picture. The second one, we're gonna be showing the picture and the definition, and the causes of it. And then the last slide, before we show the actual name of it, we're gonna be showing the first aid or the self-help tip that people can do to help you out with this kind of injury or emergency. All right, is everyone ready for it?
Yes, Paul. I
Sure.
guess so.
I'm ready to keep score.
Let's see the score, Dylan.
Yes, Paul, I got you. I got you.
Okay.
Will it be behind the stage? Is it
Is
gonna be? I think so.
Be able to show it on the TV right there? No.
Okay.
Let's see.
While we're getting set up, how do you guys feel? Like confidently
About this
about
game.
this game?
About this game? Oh, wow.
Yeah,
You guys are expecting way too much from me.
I appreciate the
you-
honesty.
No, but you have more experience
Yes.
than either of us do,
Yes,
so you
which is
already
true.
have a leg up.
Wait, but you guys, we don't know, right? Like maybe you'll see it and you'll be like, oh, I know exactly what that is because maybe you
Experience
experienced
it.
it at some point.
Oh, true.
I don't know though.
Let's see.
I'm
That's
telling
very
you,
true.
when I saw these slides, I was like, nope, can't do
Oh, you
that.
saw the
So you've seen
slide?
them.
I saw them because,
So you can just.
well, I could, but like I was just looking at the picture and I was like, nope, no, cannot.
Oh, the
Okay,
reference?
so
All right, here we go.
we have the slides coming up from Clea Paul over there. And he will be the one to help us out with the visuals. And I will try my best not to do anything on radio that I would not want anyone else to see. But if you do, we have medical professionals to put in my face if anything happens.
Okay, let's start.
Are you ready? All right.
What's the
first
out?
What's the
out?
Oh yeah, first one to raise a hand can answer.
Oh.
Sorry, Dr. J. Don't look at
Sorry. I'm just gonna.
Okay, AJ.
It looks like butterfly wings.
Okay,
Is that what happens when you touch a butterfly?
Next page, worth 2 points.
Actually, I like that. Can I give her a point for her creativity?
Yes.
What's that?
Because I'm keeping track.
Oh, wait, I saw the answer. Oh, look, it's on the TV.
Oh,
There
there you go.
There we go.
Butterfly wings.
Butterfly wings.
No.
Oh.
Okay, second
Maybe
page.
like an
Rash
allergy.
Miliaria, or prickly heat, is a skin
What
condition
is that?
characterized by small itchy and prickly bumps or blisters. It occurs when sweat ducts become blocked, trapping sweat under the skin and causing irritation.
Oh,
Oh, I get
Yes,
that.
Oh.
Chucky.
I get that.
Huh?
I get that.
What is it?
What is it?
Oh, sorry, I don't have a guess.
He just wants to share that he knows. He understands.
I read it, so I won't.
Yeah. Okay, but okay, let me go through my logical thinking.
Okay.
So it says sweat ducts become blocked. So when you sweat, you're hot. So I think this is a heat rash.
Wow. Is that correct?
Next page. This is the first aider, the self-help tip, keep skin cool and dry and avoid wet clothing. And then what's the answer to that last page?
Hero. 1 point for us, AJ.
Oh,
2 points.
2 points. Wow.
Plus the one for
Plus
creativity.
the creativity for butterfly wings.
Yeah.
3 actually.
Next
3
one,
points.
next one. We're at 3 points. What about this? What is this?
Is that sunburn?
Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
This
Sunburn.
on board? I think this is correct. Let's see. It's essentially a skin injury caused by overexposure to ultraviolet or UV radiation, primarily from the sun. It's a type of radiation burn. Oh, there you go. That leads to inflammation, redness, pain of the blistering. What's first aid for this, man?
Aloe vera.
Apply aloe vera.
Oh.
And avoid further sun.
I thought sunblock.
And the answer is
That's too late.
What is that?
3 points. That's
3 points.
from the picture.
Oh, from the
itself.
picture. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh. Wow. She did. She raised her hand after.
I answered, but I think on the JJ decimals.
Okay.
No.
Next
3
one.
points.
What about this?
Oh, I know. Maybe.
Yes, FJ.
No. I assume.
What's the term?
A bloody nose.
Bloody nose.
Okay, Chucky.
Epistaxis.
It's right there.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
He didn't see the T.
Yeah,
He didn't see it
epistaxis.
before he said
Yeah.
it. He said it.
Epistaxis.
Or more commonly known as
Nosebleed.
nosebleed. Okay.
Bloody nose.
Exacerbated by an item. I need to be careful with that. First aid, sit upright, lean forward, pinch
Pinch
nose
nose
for
for
10
10
minutes.
minutes.
Next.
Ooh.
Nosebleed.
You have to be careful. I don't want my nose to.
He knows it.
No, you're right.
Epistaxis.
For any of the nanais who are on blood thinners, if you are having a lot of excess nosebleeds, it could be due to dryness, but you could also check if you're overdosing on your blood thinners.
Oh, there you go.
All for the night. Dead. For anyone.
Non-item.
That's
Next, I think we have that fourth one. Ooh.
Oh, what's that?
That's me.
That's drama.
That's Mr. Jalen right now in this moment.
You know what is it?
That is me. It's the name of this one.
Okay.
Maybe, wait, but maybe,
Oh, there she
maybe
goes.
like.
Oh wait, I'm not playing.
First,
I'm not playing. Oh, okay. I'm not playing.
Oh, dehydration.
Oh.
No flow water content.
I'm not playing.
first aid that we have. Drink water.
Electrolyte.
And rest of the whole place.
I thought it's gonna
That
heal.
is me.
Oh,
Minor dehydration.
All right, so nobody got that one? It's for you?
Yeah,
That's
it's
mine.
like
It's just an extra point for me. My points don't matter.
Okay.
But you do
That's
matter.
fine.
But I matter.
I guess vibrators is everyone got a correct
Oh, that's right. That's right. Oh, yeah, that's the one I
Scratch.
can't do.
oh, scratch. Oh, scratch.
Oh my- oh, wow.
It's hot. And then often cause a friction against a rough surface or a sharp object. First aid is.
Water.
Oh, nga. Can you tell Ate
Running
Jo?
water.
Can you tell Ate Jo's a mom?
Scratch.
Minor cuts. See, this is what happens when you're like falling. Yeah, when you fell. And
You're
you
gonna scratch
the
your
ground.
skin.
Thank you, Kuya
Thank
Paul.
you, Kuya Paul.
We're really trying to
Oh
see
my
if we can
God.
keep up with the chart.
Oh,
But
man.
you know, the one who won out of the three here is actually off the jaw. So everybody give it up for Ate Jo. Our winner, our mom. Thank
She
you
has a
so
voice,
much
so
for
I'm sure she's
playing.
administering first aid to
Not
Mateo
yet.
all the time.
Not yet. Hopefully
Not
not.
yet.
Right. Okay, we're gonna take a quick little break, let Ate J, breathe and get back into it.
Thank
We're
you.
gonna- yeah, we'll take a break from our topic, and we are going to go to our LAC graduates.
Yes.
So throughout the month, we have been showing the brethren who have, graduated and done all these amazing things in their school year. So this is our last week of the month.
Right.
So this is our last batch of graduates. So congratulations to everyone. So the first one that we are going to show on the screen,
There we go.
class of 2025. Dun, dun, dun.
Next
All
slide.
right. We have Brother Jericho Carrion from the local of Oxnard. He just graduated from Brecky Elementary School, and his parents say, congratulations, Jericho Anak. We are very proud of you and are so excited to be with you in this new chapter of your life. We love you so much from your parents.
Wow.
Jericho.
Next one is Sister Christiana Rich Bitog. So Sister Christiana Rich Bitog is from the local congregation of North Hollywood. She just finished attending at Valerio Street Elementary School, and she is an academic awardee and an outstanding citizenship awardee. So congratulations, Christiana. We are so proud of you and all your accomplishments. We pray God will bless you to do even more greater things and keep you safe. From Mom and Jenna.
Congratulations. All right, so we're moving on to our next graduate, and we have Sister Janess Noreen Laguatan. So Sister Janess Noreen Laguatan is also from the local congregation of North Hollywood. She recently graduated from Vista Middle School. She's a gold awardee given to those with a 3.6 to 3.9 GPA. And we say congratulations on your middle school graduation. May you continue to learn and grow as you move toward your high school. Keep dreaming and aiming high, but be humble and kind always. We love you from your whole family. And then on to our next graduate, we have another sister moving on to high school, and that's Sister Riazbella Angeles. So Sister Riazbella Angeles is from the local congregation of North Hollywood. She just finished middle school from Granada Hills Charter School and is about to start her freshman year in high school as a varsity volleyball player. Wow. So congratulations to our daughter Isabella on graduating middle school. Best wishes as you embark on the next chapter of your life. We are excited to see what you'll accomplish next. We love you from your parents.
Congratulations. And now for our college graduate, we have,
Next slide.
next slide po. We have Sister Marianne Sarah. She is from the local congregation of North. So she just graduated from the University of California, Los Angeles with a Bachelor of Arts in Communication with a minor in Film, Television, and Digital Media. So one of her main achievements is she was the co-executive producer for the 48th Filipino Cultural Night. And congratulations once again to Sister Marianne.
Congratulations, Sister Marianne. Maybe you want to join us here in radio.
Oh,
girl,
yeah?
with that degree?
All right, and to wrap up our district's class of 2025, we have Dr. Maynardo S. Mendoza. Dr. Maynardo Mendoza is proudly from the local congregation of Oxnard. He got his doctorate in business administration from the School of Graduate Studies of New Era University. Dr. Maynard, your achievement is not just a milestone for you, but for us. I'm praying that God will continue to bless you with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding as you pursue another dream. And from their family, congrats to my idol, my beloved, my doctor. I think that's from Sister Annie.
Cute.
Congratulations to all those who graduated.
Woo!
That's amazing.
I know.
Congrats.
A doctor.
Uncle Dr. Maynard. All right, so now are you okay? You were able to like breathe
Yes.
and so we're
I'm
gonna
good
go back
now.
and so we are going to talk about what to do in emergencies that require medical professionals. So the game that we played earlier is on our own, but you know there are some things that we can't do on our own. And
Right.
we can consult
Yes.
medical professionals. So what we are going to do, Brother Chucky is going to demonstrate how to perform first aid for such emergencies. All right, and to be able to do that, we are going to play another game. A game for me, I think it's kind of fun, called Spin That Wheel. Okay, so there are going to be 10 different scenarios on the wheel. And we are going to spin the wheel, and Brother Chucky is going to explain and demonstrate what to do in this situation.
Right. But since emergencies are unexpected, we'll also try to recreate a scenario, different types of emergencies on the wheel that will tell us the emergency that Brother Charles needs to work on. But, you know, he's going to need someone to help him out with these demonstrations. And we have,
You know, we are not volunteering for this.
I'm sweet. And I don't know
So
how
of
anyone else
course,
is.
Brother Charles can't demonstrate without someone to demonstrate it
Yeah,
to
yeah.
and with. So if you can, so here is Brother Stefan. So Brother Stefan, as soon as the wheel tells us what the emergency is, you have to act like you got hurt with the type of situation or scenario.
Yeah,
So it's gonna be fast.
Right. Do we have the
Alright.
wheel? Where's the wheel?
Let's get the wheel.
So you might wanna.
Oh yeah, come on.
Okay,
Anisha.
I'm gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna go here.
You can stand
There you
behind
go.
us.
There you go.
Okay.
Oh, amazing.
All right. Oh,
Yeah.
Brother Stefan, you ready? You're gonna give us a convincing performance so that
I gotta feel the dehydration.
Ready for the first one?
Okay.
All right.
It's.
Where's the wheel?
Are you telling
Is
us
there a
wheel?
wheel?
Paul?
Oh,
Oh, there's no
Heat
wheel.
stroke, no, I have to-
Oh,
heat
Okay.
stroke.
Heat stroke.
You don't know how to
Okay.
heat stroke?
so
Does anyone have water ball?
Oh, water. Over here.
Does anyone know a nurse ball?
Aren't you a nurse?
Use a water ball. So we
Heat
would
stroke.
move our brother if he's having a heat stroke to a cold place. Maybe he's at Unity Games, or maybe he's in the summer heat doing a worldwide walk for the members, and we'll get him to a nice cold
Mhm.
place. Maybe if we have the other medical brother, we'll take his temperature. make sure he's hydrated. If we are concerned about, further his vital signs, we could take his blood pressure, see how he's doing. Well, mainly we'll just try to get him to cool down and calm down.
Okay, go ahead, calm down.
I think he's
So next one.
Wait.
Oh, sorry.
For a lot of the nanas and titas, be careful during the summer. I know it can be easy to forget to drink water, but make sure you drink water. You can stay hydrated up to 3 days in advance. So drink water before your activities, especially if you know you're gonna go hiking.
Yeah.
Very serious bingo game to go to. Prepare yourself.
And it's just summer in general, so everyone should just be drinking water.
Drink water.
Yes.
Well, I learned something new today. That's cool. Do you say hydrated up to 3 days?
That's what Pat AJ said.
Oh.
for the games.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah,
All
I'll take
right.
it for it too.
I believe that.
All right, next scenario.
Next
Spin the wheel.
scenario. Okay.
Oh, there it is.
Next one
What's that
is
He's spinning it right now. All right. What we got? What we got?
It is
The suspense.
open or severe fracture.
oh
Fracture. Oh, there you go.
That's how they
Okay.
do it,
So
what happened?
for a severe
Open.
fracture, you probably got in a big accident of some sort, either a car accident, maybe games, and something really bad happened.
Oh, no.
So our main concern as normal people
Yeah.
is obviously how much pain he's in, but we kind of have to ignore it at the moment because there's a chance, if the bone broke through the skin, it could have popped an artery,
Oh.
some blood vessels, and he could be bleeding. If he's not bleeding and it's, not severe enough for us to be worried, still call 911
Yes.
and help immediate attention. Don't try to put it back.
Yes.
Oh,
do
It's
not.
very
Right.
professional.
Good
to do
tip.
that. Good tip.
Good tip.
Call
911.
That's it.
Call 911.
That's it. But the whole time Chucky's talking, I'm like,
I'm scared. I feel like I have a fracture.
We don't want to see that in person.
But it's because I also personally fractured.
Oh, so
whoa.
you're
It's super real.
sorry.
Wow.
All right,
I'm
next.
all back on that wheel. I like the noises. That's a nice noise.
Severe dehydration.
Oh.
Severe
Okay,
dehydration.
we talked
That was
about
me.
mild
Yeah,
dehydration earlier. There's severe
So
dehydration.
interesting. I would say call 911 as soon as possible. Because you
Oh.
think you can just drink water and you would just
Right.
refill up. However, it
It's
takes
not.
some time for your body to get the water into your system for it to digest. But in the hospital, we can do intravenous. We can make sure he doesn't basically go into shock, which means you don't have enough fluid in your body.
Yeah.
You don't have any blood to pump, and if you don't get blood around, you don't get oxygen. You can die very, very quickly. Right?
Oh,
So call
okay.
911.
We don't want that.
No, no,
I don't want that.
Severe dehydration.
No, no,
I don't want that.
No, but the thing is, we don't want these things to happen. They just happen sometimes,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So Brother Charles is letting us know what we should do. Right. Drink water, everyone.
Okay, next one.
Is that a touch screen? Oh, that's cool.
The next one is.
Venomous snake bite.
Oh, okay. Pretend like you guys are
Snake
my
bite.
Why is a snake biting you on your arm, sir? All right.
You're trying to wrestle it.
You should get the snake under. Okay.
Okay. Again, I work in the DO unit. These are all very ER nurse things.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But obviously, some people think that you have to suck the venom out. You gotta save them in your mouth. Don't do that. It could lead to
Okay.
worse things.
Mhm.
Obviously, if you can maybe take a picture, get a quick look at what the snake looks like, because the main goal of the hospital is to get anti-venom. Now, the quickest way to help him and the venom inside of him is to get the antidote. And we don't really know what the antidote will be unless we know what the snake is.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
So keep that in mind. But if it scurries away, don't worry
Yeah.
about that. The next thing is your body will try to fight it, right? It's going to get inflamed. It's going to feel huge. It's going to start burning. And depending on how dangerous the venom is,
Oh.
you could again die decently quickly. paralysis, nerve damage, death to the skin, all very scary things.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
So go to the ER. If you feel like you can't move anymore, or like real quickly, then call 911.
Okay. All right. What's our next one, Cleopol?
I'm learning so much today.
I am learning way too many things.
Me too.
You're learning too. Yeah, you're right. We're always learning. Right.
Our next one.
Uncontrollable bleeding.
Okay, brother Seth.
Does anyone have bleeding?
Are these all at once?
I think so. Yeah. Brother Seven's just not having a good day.
So whatever injury he has, obviously we tried to stop. And if he keeps bleeding and he's at risk again for shock, he's losing all his blood. He won't have any blood to pump to his body parts, his brain, his body's going to shut down. Very scary stuff. Call 911 as soon as possible. Keep as much pressure as you can.
Okay.
This is not take a video and try to find out what's going on, and we need to get help.
Yeah.
Whatever
Just call.
causes his severe bleeding, would help if another thing I'd like to add, specifically for anyone with medications, it's going to have a huge effect on how the hospital will treat you.
Yes.
They'll ask you, are you on any blood thinners, any medications? If you're having uncontrollable bleeding, it's likely because you're on blood thinners, making it hard for your body to stop the bleeding on its own. And whatever medication you're on, even blood pressure medication, it's going to affect how we're going to treat you. So keep that in mind when you have severe uncontrollable bleeding.
Okay, good to know.
Hopefully you don't have severe uncontrollable. So.
Electrical shock. Wait, he's uncontrollably bleeding and an electrical shock.
goodness.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, what do we do here?
We're going to do this. And if there's nothing there, we're doing all of that, right?
Oh, wow.
A large enough electrical shock can stop his heart. If anyone who knows CPR, you're gonna go over there. Hey, are you all right? Well, sorry. First of all, make sure
Do
that
not
whatever you're
touch.
shocking him is no longer connected to him. Because if you touch them, you're also
You're gonna get shocked.
Yes.
And then you're both gonna be sick.
Oh, yeah.
So if it's a cord like you guys are using today, I'm pretty sure my cheat sheet over there is to take a plastic stick or rubber, something that won't get you also electrocuted. Whack it away. Make sure he's clear of that, and then we'll move on from there. Which is, check if he has a pulse. If I need to start CPR on him, obviously call 911 as soon as possible. Electrocution, right? You think electrocution becomes burn?
Yeah.
It's burn, which can lead to severe dehydration. The previous one, any type of burn. Especially with wildfires going around, you get severely burned. One of our main issues is infection and severe dehydration.
Yeah.
Something you don't normally think of.
Yeah.
But of course, heart comes first. If his heart stops, I gotta get it.
Right.
Okay.
While I'm on this.
Thank you. Wow. We are learning a lot
Yes,
here. And just in case
definitely.
anything happens.
It's different in the hospital. I have a whole team with me.
Right.
Yeah.
Honestly, if something crazy like that happens, I get to press the button and everyone's on the rush.
Yeah.
But out in the field, or you're with your
You're-
family. and you wanna
You're
do the
alone.
Right.
best when you can.
Nice.
Yes.
Thank you. So we have our final three. These Stephen's skills are just so good. We have to watch it until the end. Three more. Severe head injury.
Okay.
You can't
Go ahead, my friend.
sound.
Severe head injury.
Severe head injury.
To the side, right.
So maybe he bumped his head or something
Yeah,
like
what is
I
that.
actually want to ask you guys what you guys think would be the
Oh.
best.
Like what to
Yeah.
do with a severe
So
head
imagine you
injury?
come home and your hubby or your dad, it's kind of like this.
Oh, I would think it was
Check
We'll
if
make it easier. If there's a big
sorry
big
about
bump
that.
in
Uh-huh.
There's blood.
blood
Oh.
from his head. Maybe
Okay.
you found him on the floor and you don't know what happened.
check if he is conscious.
The pulse?
Yeah. The
Cold,
pulse.
cold compress.
Call 911 again.
If they're expecting it.
Call 911 immediately.
if he's unresponsive.
I would say for a smaller bump, like you see him and you go, oh, untog, you know,
Uh-huh.
put a little
Yeah.
respect.
Right.
If
Oh,
you
this
go
is
home
severe.
and he's bleeding all over, don't put ice on.
Call
him.
911. Call 911.
That's why you're a nurse and I'm not.
Lots
Call
of-
911.
I mean, that's the
What?
best thing to do, right?
Yeah.
But what I think about,
Right.
when especially is in my hospital, it's actually a stroke center. So
Oh.
yeah, stroke. So basically, strokes can be any blockage of blood flow in the brain. So which
Yes.
can be caused by either infarction, which means a blockage from stroke, or how to explain it, a thrombus,
Okay.
blood clot.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Or bleed, which means you got hit by something
Yeah.
or a burst artery, and now instead of blood going to the tissue in the brain, it's just bleeding out.
So what do we
Yeah.
do?
Well, that's why I would be worried about stroke.
Oh, okay.
For families,
Right.
if you find them and they're bleeding out and there's obvious tendency, call 911.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
I would be worried about stroke. So you
Okay.
can, be fast. That's
Yeah.
the acronym
Be
for
fast.
stroke. You can look it up. It's very useful for finding out, not only for head injuries, but stroke. After that, you think about what kind of medications there are. If you're already on hypertensive medications, if you're on blood thinners to prevent these kind of things, then you go the opposite way. You could be bleeding out. And then we're back to massive blood flow. Lots of scary things.
Yeah.
So call
Yeah.
911.
Lots of scary things. Yeah.
There's not a lot you can
Definitely.
do. I would say if you don't know what happened, maybe it was a car accident, don't move their neck. Don't try to, oh, is it broken? Is it okay? Don't go shaking them.
Right.
Obviously, try to see if they're conscious, and you got to check for a pulse if they're bleeding out. The best advice I can give.
Yeah, and speaking of, can I ask? You mentioned be fast. So it's an acronym, right? Can you explain what? Okay. Can you explain what be fast is?
Sure. BFAST is what we use to basically assess a patient or family member to if we think they're having a stroke. So one of the biggest things is your balance, your E. I would have to check for that. And you look
Eyes.
for eyes. So if their eyes are, specifically one eye, not following, or it's deviating to one side, is something we would say a lot. F for facial droop, right? You want one half of the mouth is kind of drooping to the side.
A is for
I would
arms.
say that one of the biggest things is that they just seem off.
Okay.
Sometimes they still have movement, sometimes they can still speak to you, and they're trying to continue with their daily business. But there's a little bit of
Oh
slurred
yeah,
speech.
there's
You'll notice it right away. Right? If you think for any reason they could be having a stroke, the last one is time. I want
Time.
to talk about that the most.
Right.
The faster you get them help, the more likely it is that you'll prevent severe damage.
Yeah.
Because every second, every minute counts.
Right.
The longer you wait, the more brain damage they get, and means the more deficits, which means they could end up with more damage.
Yes.
It could turn into them still being able to walk, or being able to swallow. Right? Because if you have a stroke, you can't, use this half of your throat. Can't swallow anymore.
yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Thank you so much for that.
All right.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's move on to
Let's move on.
Our last two.
final.
It's
Wow. This wheel.
The suspense.
vehicle serious injury. It's kind
Oh,
of
yeah,
related.
we
We talked
Yeah.
about it a little bit.
All right.
Okay,
Last
the
one,
last.
Last one.
It's
are we
gonna
spin
be-
on the wheel for?
We're spinning on the last option left. I don't know what we're gonna see. Let's find out together. Saving the best for last.
Oh,
Drowning.
Oh, this one. It's very,
Very summer.
very
Yeah,
summer.
very
Okay,
summer.
January near drowning. Okay.
Right.
So imagine after a while of this, he swallowed tons of water.
Yeah.
He might even be unconscious.
Yeah.
I pull him out of the water. He's laying
Pull him out.
flat. He's not really moving anymore. I'm like, oh my gosh, he's drowning, or he has drowned and probably breathed in a lot of water, not just swallowed, but it went into his lungs. Right? That's not where it's supposed to go. I
Right.
can't really do anything to get all of the water out.
Mhm.
Right. Furthermore, his heart might have stopped. So check for a pulse, do your whole assessment of CPR, make sure call for help as soon as you can. If there's a defibrillator in the area, like if it's a shockable rhythm, which is a whole different issue. Yeah, assuming we get him back, we get Ross, we get, his
The water is out.
right. He wouldn't really be okay like that. Not like the movies. He wouldn't be okay like that, especially after CPR. He wouldn't really be
It'll
okay
take
like
some
that.
time.
So he would definitely go straight to the hospital and see
Yeah.
what the damage is, how much water is in his lungs.
Right.
Um, and one of the biggest things, similar to stroke, even a heart attack, the longer your heart goes without beating, the more your brain goes without oxygen, which leads us back to stroke.
Right.
Yeah.
The longer you're without oxygen in the brain, the more damage.
Yeah.
Right? That's like drowning, heart attacks, things like that. Whatever causes your brain to not get blood leads to more damage.
Yes.
Time, as soon as you can. Don't waste time,
Yeah.
Right,
Right.
Be
Let
fast.
the professionals handle it.
Right. Just act quick.
Yes.
Right. Be fast.
Just a heads up, I've only been a nurse for 1 year. I give as advice as I can. But there are more people who know way more than me, who've been nurses longer than I've been alive. There are doctors who studied more than I've been alive. So seek advice. Seek
Yes.
information as much as you can. I'm still a baby, I'm still learning,
But we learned a lot from
We
you.
learned a lot.
Yeah,
learned a
thank
lot.
you so much for that.
Brother Charles and Brother Stefan for your reenactment.
Yes,
Thank
thank
you
you.
so much.
Thank you.
So believable. And, we felt every single thing that you felt. All right,
Yeah.
Dr.
And
Joe.
more. Learned a lot. So before we have some suggestions to bring on our summer activities. So we have like a list. So do we have a slideshow for that, Paul?
This is our emergency.
For our
checklist.
emergency purposes.
Okay, so before that, YouTube shout outs.
Okay, yeah, let's go.
Okay.
What's happening over there?
So I lost my phone that has my YouTube.
It's okay, we can. Here.
Can I just thank you?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
all right, we have Adrian Feliciano. Good morning. Hashtag LA. We have Mario Oka. Good midnight here in the Philippines and enjoy watching. Greetings from the local of Brixtonville district of Caloocan North. Thank you, Paul.
Thank you for
Thank you
watching.
for watching. We have Sister Muna Belong who says, good morning, poor brethren, from hashtag Lancaster. And then we have Loretta De Sala from SFV who says, good morning, brethren, from hashtag SFV. Other Joe, who else?
Yes,
do
we also have Brother Andrew Makadangdang. Good morning, everyone. And we have Sister Brianna here in our YouTube comments. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Tuning in from Cavite, hashtag SC.
Have a safe flight home. We'll see you soon.
We'll see you soon. And we have Zenny Ilarde. Good morning po to all brethren, hashtag GLE.
We have Sister Sheila Makuta. Good morning, brethren. Tune in up for the 111th anniversary of the Church of Christ. Happy viewing. Hashtag LA. We have Ate Jabel. Good morning from hashtag SFB. Hope everyone is staying cool this summer. Hi, Ate. Hi, Riri. How about you, Ate J?
We also have Sister Edna de Guzman who says, good morning po mga kapatid. Happy viewing po from hashtag LAN to Lancaster, hashtag LAC. Oh, and we have my mom.
Your mom.
Sister Jenny Ventura. Good morning po. Happy viewing po from hashtag ER. Hi, Mom. Thank you for my donut.
Oh, donut.
Oh, she gave me one.
So thank you so much to everyone who put in their comments and shout outs in our YouTube comments.
All right.
Okay,
So
let's
back
go
Back to
back.
the checklist.
Yes.
So this is a suggestion of emergency items that you can keep on you for the summer. So let's go to the first slide.
Oh, ooh.
The emergency. Emergency. What are we gonna do?
Think about it. Be fast. Emergency essentials
Emergency
checklist. We're gonna have our brother
Oh,
Charles
okay.
help us out.
Yes.
So yes.
Yeah.
So we have our basic first aid kit supplies. So I have adhesive bandages, variety of sizes. You never know how big your wound will be. Sterile gauze pads and adhesive tape to help with those wounds and cover them and make sure they still stay very clean to prevent infection. We have antiseptic wipes or hydrogen peroxide for some reason, and antibiotic ointment too again. We have tweezers, small scissors, alcohol prep pads, and cotton balls or swabs, all for that kind of wound care. In the moment, if you have sticks, you have metal in you, whatever you got, to make sure all of it comes out so your body can.
Okay, what do we have next?
So these are summer specific essentials. We have sunscreen with an SPF of 30 or higher, aloe vera gel that we learned helps with sunburn, burn cream, cooling gel packs or instant cold packs, electrolyte powder or tablets, lip balm with SPF, insect repellent, anti-itch cream or hydrocortisone, snake bite kit because you're not supposed to suck the venom out of the snake bite.
Right.
Yeah.
And sting relief pads or pens. All right. So what are some medications that we can include? Next
Yes,
slide.
some medications to include. We have pain relievers, your ibuprofen, your acetaminophen, your antihistamines like your Benadryl or Claritin, your antidiarrheal medication, motion sickness tablets, antacids, and your, of course, don't forget your personal medications if you have any. It's very important.
I always have like a little medicine
Medicine
kit
kit.
that has all of these. It comes in handy. Actually, sorry to like derail.
No, you
We were actually back on one of our vacations and someone ate something on the flight that he was allergic to mid-flight. So they were trying to call the ground floor and kind of see what they can do as the staff because they can't just give people medication. I was like, I have a Claritin, is that
Yeah.
okay? And I gave him a Claritin and he started calming down.
Wow.
So,
Yeah. Okay.
Just kidding. No,
So
but
what
it's
is
very,
good?
very important to
Yeah.
be to
To have
prepared.
Or
Yeah.
go on vacation without the AJ.
I'm sure.
No, absolutely. I mean, like now we're looking at this list and I'm thinking about all of my emergency kits in my car. They're not big enough. I need a bigger one.
Yeah.
So we'll talk a little bit about the emergency tools to have. The digital thermometer, a CPR face shield or mask, an emergency contact card, first aid manual or instruction sheet, a small flashlight or a whistle, an emergency blanket, a Mylar one. We also have like hygiene and extras to include. So hand sanitizer or travel soap, disposable gloves, face mask, plastic zip bags for trash, ice, or used supplies, and a waterproof case or pouch. So these are all just suggestions that
Yes.
we can have for an emergency kit for ourselves, for our families, or anything like that. And that was
Yes.
the
And
end
of
of
course,
my
don't
list.
forget to check the expiration dates of your supplies.
Yes.
Because there are expiration
Correct.
dates. So keep that in mind too. Because I
Wow.
guess some of us doesn't like mind those expiration dates, but
Yeah.
it's important.
Mhm.
Yes. And so there you have it. So thank you everyone. So hopefully everyone had fun as much as we did. And most especially, you have learned something from this episode and from our guest, Brother Charles. So before we go, do you have any shout outs, Paul?
Oh, my little brother graduated from high school.
Oh,
His name is Charles Lamont IV. Graduated high school at El Camino Real Charter High School. I felt a little jealous because everyone else got shout out. So I'm trying to.
I think we
There
might
you
have talked
go.
in one of the previous episodes, but if not, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Yay!
Yay!
Thank you so much, Brother Chucky, for joining us. And we'd also like to thank the local congregation of Oxnard for hosting this morning. Our resident minister, Brother Ed Lester Villanueva, and his family. Thank you, Paul, for allowing us to host our episode here today in Oxnard. I'd like to thank the brother in LAC, the multimedia advisor for LAC, Brother Andrew Makadeng. Also, happy see you later. We'd like to thank our CFO advisor, Brother Pierre Perez, our assistant district minister, Brother Edwin Brilio, and our district minister, Brother Artemio Cajun Pilon Jr.
So we want to continue to thank, as we close our show, Kuya Tech, our executive producer, Kuya Manley, and Daya, our station manager, Kawali Taray. And then a special thank you both to our deputy executive minister, Brother Angelo Aranio Vimanalo, and our beloved executive minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo. So we'll see you all next week for more laughter, more fun, more LAC. Thank you, everyone.
Gising na si Mateo. Mateo is gising na.
Happy birthday, guys!
Mateo, si Mateo, gising na.
So bad. You guys yelled so loud.
Tingnan mo ang kalagayan natin. Sa dinami-rami ng problema, buhay pa rin. Makita ang ngiti sa iyong mga labi. May Diyos tayo na handang tumulong sa atin. Balikan mo ang iyong nakaraan. Lahat ng pinagdaanan, di ba't lahat ng iyon yung nalampasan? Dahilan sa ang ating Ama ang lagi mong tinatawagan. Siya lagi ang gumagawa ng paraan. Wag na wag mong kalilimutan, maganda ang plano niya sa atin. Kaya ilagak ang pag-asa sa biyayang darating. Oh.